Hello everybody, my name is Garrett Hyde. Today I'll be showing you how to flip with a bait caster. Flipping is a real good technique used by many anglers to catch a lot of bass. If you don't know what a flip is, there's two kinds. There's the most common, which is this right here, and there's also this method right here. By the end of this demonstration, you will know everything you need to get good at flipping. Disclaimer, you aren't going to go out on the water first time and be a pro at this. It's going to take some practice. To start off, you will need a rod, a reel, a line, and a lure. I like to go with a little bit heavier lure because you get more momentum on your flip, so you get farther, and it will punch down in the cover, because when you're flipping, you're going to be flipping into cover. And since you're flipping into cover, you will need a pretty stiff rod, because when you're setting the hook on those fish and pulling them out, you don't want your rod bending totally in half. You want some leverage on the fish to be able to get them out of there, and you want decent sized lines so it won't break. I'll be showing you the first method of flipping right now. So what you want to do is put your lure right above or right even with your reel. I prefer right above. It's all personal preference. You can start out flipping and see what you like best. You also want to be facing directly towards your target, or have your rod hand side slightly facing it. If you are facing this way, it's real awkward. You won't be able to flip accurately. So I prefer this right here, and you want to click the button on your bait caster and point your rod tip right towards your target like this. And you want to pull straight down is the most accurate. So you pull straight down, and you let go all at the same time, and you will hit your target once you get good. Or you can go out here, and this way you get a lot more distance out of your flip, but you aren't as accurate. So most of the time I like to do a happy medium like this, but it's really all up to you. And when you're holding your lure, you want to make sure to have that hook facing away from your hand, because if you have it facing your hand and you accidentally graze that hook, it might go into you, and it would be really hard to get out. When you're holding it, you want to hold it right at the knot, just so you make sure you aren't getting that anywhere near the hook. And just like I said, make sure that button is pushed down, or else that lure will just go flying up. And also when you flip, you want to keep that lure nice and close to the water, because the point of flipping is to be accurate and quiet. And if you flip up like this, it'll make a big splash like that. But if you stay nice and close to the water, it will be silent. Now, the next method of flipping is where you get some line out there and you pull it back almost like you're shooting a bow, and have your rod facing right towards your target. Get a little bit of momentum with your lure, toss it out there, and right when your lure gets past that halfway point, pointing straight down, right when it gets a little bit forward, you want to let go of your line, and with the momentum of your lure, it'll pull your line out a little bit, just like this. You also want to flick your wrist up a tiny bit, because if you flick it up a lot, it's just going to go like that and you won't be accurate. But if you keep it low and flip your wrist just a little bit, you will be accurate. Next time y'all are out fishing, I encourage y'all to use both methods of flipping. It will really help y'all catch a lot of bass. Thank you for your time.